Good morning, fishing misfits. I come to you today with some exciting news. Um, as you know, the Pelican Bass Raider 10E has been a great platform for us. Caught a nice amount of fish so far, and it's great for all kinds of waters, especially here in Pennsylvania, where it's electric. A lot of bodies of water are electric only, and but there are some places I'd like to go, and the Pelican Bass Raider as a con would not do well on those bodies of water, primarily because there's motorboats on those waters, and the wakes and the turbulence and all that stuff. I would just be afraid of getting swamped. So what we have done is we've purchased a different platform, and we're going to keep using the Pelican Bass Raider. It's right now in my son Brian's garage, and he's getting his tow vehicle hitched up so he could use it in a lot of different places that we still like to go. But we got something new on our platform here, and I'm going to show you right now what we got. So what we have here is a Lowe's Fishing Machine. This is the 16 5S or 165S. This is a 16.5 foot deep V boat that I want to take on some bigger waters, maybe even Canada, who knows, New York State, fish the Finger Lakes and some bigger waters. And I got this kind of boat because I like the design of being a deep V. It's a little bit more stable in some choppier water. It tracks better. Plus, it has the casting deck up front, and it has a small casting deck in back. And you could fish someone in the middle easily, I believe. I will be buying a bimini top for this, because this is also going to be the family fun boat where I could take the granddaughters on or whatever, and practice teaching them how to fish or whatever. And I think it'll be fun for everyone. And I just want to give you a quick tour of this boat, just so you know where we're coming from the Fishing Misfits. So trailer is a super nice trailer, I have to say. It's a Lowe's trailer. It has a tongue that breaks, which is cool because I may be able to get it in the garage in the back. I don't know yet. I'll have to do some measuring. If not, I'll have to find storage for it, and that's going to be a pain. But I'm hoping to fit it in, and that tongue right there, being that it breaks right about in there, might give me just enough room to close the garage door. I don't know. We're going to find out. Boat comes with a 55-pound thrust Minn Kota, and I'm not used to this kind of foot pedal, but I'm sure to figure it out. I have my other fish finder. They came with a fish finder, but it's not really great, so I'm going to switch it out to the other one that I have, and that shouldn't be too hard to do, I believe. It also has a 40 horsepower Mercury 2-stroke, and so we're going to be firing it up today. Now, it was fired up when I bought it, but you know how motors are, and carburetors and gas tanks and all that stuff that can be a hindrance. I'm hoping that it fires right up today and it's nice. We'll see. It has a wide beam on it. It should be a pretty decent platform, to fish in there. And there's plenty of room to walk around in the middle there. And once I get the bimini top over top of that, and take the family out, who knows, maybe we'll drag one of those inner tube things around behind us or whatever. I don't know. We'll have to play that by ear. I'm certainly not doing it. I'd probably just kill myself. but I also added on these guides to help. Now I got a kicker motor, an electric 50-pound thruster, because if I do take this boat on electric only, obviously I can't fire this up. So, you know, getting the boat back onto the trailer and all that stuff, I just thought it'd be smart just to buy a kicker motor, just something to help me guide it onto the trailer. Or if I have any issues with the front motor, I always have the back one, so I won't be stranded or whatever. And I figured, what the hell, I'm gonna do it. And so let me get you inside and show you some of the... Okay, I am inside the boat now. Let me sit down and show you what I've got going here. I will say these seats that come with this Lowe boat are really soft and comfortable. I mean, I'm hoping my butt would never hurt, but the whole idea of this boat is that you can stand up and fish, which I did not feel that comfortable in the Pelican. Just didn't feel it. I mean, I had other people standing up, but my sea legs aren't that good, I guess, you know, so it is what it is. But the idea is I can stand up in this boat, sit down, stand up, sit down. You know, when you're approaching 60 years old and your, you know, knees are shot, that kind of stuff's important. You have to think about that. Well, anyway, it has full instrumentation, and it does come with this fish finder. And I'll be honest with you, it's probably just a black and white one. I already looked it up. It's nothing to brag about, but I'm not, you know how I am, I'm not a big giant fan of fish finders anyway. I am planning on getting a stereo unit to put in here, because I know you don't need it for fishing, but when you have the family on the boat and you're out for just fun, it wouldn't hurt to have some tunes maybe. So I figure, what the hell, it's not gonna hurt. So this boat comes with 4 seats, and let me get up here. So obviously that one's on a pedestal. That's pretty nice height. Now you have the other 3, and the other pedestal would go back there. That's the only thing I might have to buy, is a taller pedestal for back there. It has storage. It has this one here, which I bought an extra deep cycle battery, mainly for the kicker motor, but just because I don't know how old these other batteries are, and I figured, what's it gonna hurt, you know? And so those are the other 2 batteries. I may be able to maneuver them around to get the 3rd battery in there. I don't know, it looks a little tight to me. I may have to, I don't think it's really worth it. I'll just leave the other battery in there. It's not taking up that much room. And then I also have storage in this one. And then I have the rod locker on this side. Rod locker on this side. That holds up to, I think, 7-foot rods, which most of mine would cover that, except for one. Then over here we have a live well bucket, which probably never going to use, but I thought, you know, there's still storage in there. You know, it carries over to this other side, which is the live well. And the live well, I never plan on putting anything in, so it's probably going to either be storage or your lunch. Maybe put some ice in here, you know, make it like a cooler. That's probably the best bet for something like this. You know, this way it could be wet, I could drain it out, I don't have to worry about it. I think that's probably what we're going to do. And that's basically it. You have a little bit of storage underneath there. And oh, I forgot this other one. This one here up front. This one here. This has storage in there too. So you can put a bunch of stuff. Probably going to put like any extra life vest I have, rope, whatever, stuff like that. And that's basically it. Just figured I'd show you. Now, I'm going to try to play around a little bit with the boat, figure out how I could put more rods in here. I know I have on order some rod holders. I have to position them where I need to put them. Things like that, just to make it a little bit more convenient for fishing. But it's basically a dual purpose. A fishing platform along with a fun thing for the family. And you know, I want to expand the possibilities of fishing misfits and not close anything off. And to be honest with you, I sold my Harley Davidson, which no one approved of, for a boat that everyone basically approves of. So I know it sounds, you know, some guys would probably shoot me for even selling my bike, but I had it for 15 years, bought it brand new. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I went all over the place, went down to Washington, D.C. for Rolling Thunder. I enjoyed a lot of different things with it, but I'm getting up there in age. Didn't really have anyone to ride with, so it got to be a point where I used to ride with a bunch of people, and we just, you know, separated and then never caught up. No problems with them other than the fact that things happen sometimes in life, you know. And so being that I was basically by myself with it, I decided, you know what, it's best just to go ahead and do what the family wants, sell the bike. And with the profits of the bike, I was able to buy the boat, put another platform in our arsenal for fishing, and also enjoy stuff with the family. And so then when I'm dead, instead of them just getting rid of the bike, they could fight over this, which kind of makes me happy. So thanks for watching, guys. I will throw in some footage of the motor being fired up, hopefully, and hopefully I can get it fired up. If not, it may have to go to a shop and you know, maybe get the carbs worked on or whatever. You know, the guy who I bought this off of really didn't use the motor that much. It's in very good shape, at least it looks it. It's oil injected, which you know means that if something goes wrong with the injection into the gas, then you might have, you know, motor will probably just fry. But he did fire it up. It was, the impeller was throwing out water real nice. Went into gear and stuff. So it's just basically getting it started, making sure it runs. I put good gas in the boat. I put a couple gallons in here of ethanol free. I still put stabilizer in it just to play it safe. And hopefully it just fires up, and then I'll take it out to a lake and give it some gas and see where it goes, because I really don't think you could wind it out here, that's for sure. So in my backyard. And thanks for watching, guys, and wish me luck. All right, we got Pete here, Fishing Misfit, along with myself. We are about ready to start the motor. We got the water hooked up. I'm going to pressurize the bulb. You want to hold the camera? It might turn dark, but it shouldn't matter. It seems pretty firm, okay? All right, now I'm going to go and see what happens. Okay, first things first. Okay.
kind of gauge do you have there? Any oil pressures and all that, or what?
I got a quarter of a tank of gas. I got 14 volts, which means that it's started. I got about 1,600 RPM. You can see now it's raising, and I'm not touching it. Backing it off a little bit. See, it may need to run a little bit, you know what I mean? Or this cable needs to be adjusted for the throttle. There seems to be a little bit of play in it. I don't know if that means that that's normal or not. Don't have a clue. But obviously when you're out there running around, you might have a little bit of a fast-slow situation going on. But it did fire right up though, I'll say that. Okay, I'm going to try putting it in gear. Let me see if it, can I steer this?
I just want to watch, when you come back here, the motor wants to drop down. So I don't want you to bottom out the motor.
Right.
I mean, you still got a little room, Jim.
Huh?
You got a little room here.
Can I engage it now?
Yeah, when you're up that way.
Alright.
Everything looks like it's working properly.
Okay. Alright, I'll shut it off. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she's smoking good.
I feel I'm happy at least started up on the first shot.
Started up nicely, actually.
Yeah. See, once it got now you got water flow. It might ease off now. I don't know because
the pressure
stopped. I don't know.
Yeah, there it goes.